Okay, hello and welcome to the Gavin Night live stream. Make sure you guys tell me if the audio is good. I don't know if it is because this is a new game. But anyway, today we're just going to be doing a little bit of a short live stream of Pokemon Quest, which is a kind of a unique game from the Pokemon Company. It includes all 151 of the original Pokemon. And you cook dishes to get Pokemon. You don't catch them or throw balls at them like Pokemon Go. Instead, you just cook for them, and then they're like, yeah, that smells like a good dish. I better come over there. And then you're just like, hey, you're on my team. You don't even, like, chuck a ball at them. You're just like, get over here. And they're like, okay, fine. There's 5 starters in the beginning of the game, which range from Pikachu, little boy Squirtle over here. This is my original Pikachu over here. Pretty nice. And then, guess they're not out here, but Bulbasaur and Charmander and Eevee. So you have 5 starter options. Once you click them, it goes pretty much from there. Let's take a look at my squad right now. So currently I'm using a Psychic type team just because they're the bonus for the area that I'm in, including Executor, Slowbro, and Alakazam. So that's my current team, and then this is all of my Pokemon. I obviously don't have all of them, but I do have quite a few. You don't have unlimited storage, and you do have to buy storage. This game is free on the App Store and the Play Store, I believe, so if you have any desire to play this game, it's definitely out there. Or if you don't have a phone, but you do have a Nintendo Switch, you can also play this game on the Nintendo Switch. There's in-app purchases, but if you want to complete the game and get all the achievements, they're not required to do so. But anyway, that is my current couple pages of Pokemon that I have. Obviously, some of them are evolved, like Arcanine and Golem. They evolve at the normal levels that they did in Gen 1, and if they evolved by Stone in Gen 1, then they evolve just at certain levels. Here's my decorations. Got a Charizard Torch, Venusaur Planter, Dodrio Tent, Blastoise Fountain, Victor Bell Golf Bag, Bulbasaur Flag, all of the starter flags, all of the Eevee Evolution cushions, and all the statues except for the couple last few, and then I do have a Premier Ball. So what the decorations do is they provide bonuses for having them. For example, because you need ingredients in order to cook, so this right here would allow you to, this Charizard Torch thingy, that increases the amount of red ingredients that will drop from you doing missions. Here's the boat. You don't really use the boat, but it is in the very beginning. And then that's just kind of like your guide thing, that little drone. I already went into options, so let's take a look at quests. These are basically just achievements. And yeah, the main ones are pretty easy to complete, except for like beating worlds, but besides that, it's not too hard to get to that. These ones are a little bit more challenging, but as long as you do good, it shouldn't be too hard to complete them. But there is definitely a lot more, without a doubt. Okay, let's take a quick look at the shop. So this is additional content. Everything down there you can buy in-app purchases for. And everything in here you can buy simply with these tokens. You get 50 tokens every 22 hours. And if you buy 10 items from the shop, you get 60 coins every 22 hours. So it increases. I don't know if it increases more if you buy all the items, but that's how many I have. So this is all the items. All these statues you get from beating worlds. So you don't like buy these, and this one is just, as it says right there, reserved for getting 10 items from the shop. And right now I'm working on getting Mechanical Tauros, and from there probably the Pikachu surfing board, and then the Meowth, and then probably Fearow, and then probably Mewtwo. Mewtwo's probably the best one that you could buy. So in the beginning, if you wanted to just save up for that, that wouldn't be a terrible idea, because then you get 6 attempts instead of just 5. every so often. But without blabbing on any further, let's quick check the Pokédex. This is what I currently have in the Pokédex. Kind of take a quick look at these suckers. Working on getting Spearow, Sandslash, whatever 29 and 30 are, and 31. It's probably the Nidoran family, maybe. Or, yeah, the female. Anyway, this is Nidoran, Vulpix, Zubat, Oddish, Parasect, Meowth, Psyduck, Mankey, Growlithe, Poliwag, Abra, Machamp, Bellsprouts. Wait. There is shinies in this game. I know I have a shiny Pokemon. I'm not sure where he is. I might have actually gotten rid of him at one point. But there is shiny versions of Pokemon in this game. They're just about as rare as the actual game. But if you do get one, it's pretty neat. They don't do anything, just like the real game. But just like the real game, it's kind of cool to get them. I swore I've gotten a shiny. I forgot what Pokemon it was, but I've sworn I've gotten one. Anyway, yeah. Might be saying, Gavin, there's 151 in the Gen 1. You're correct, there is 151. But the problem is, you have to get all 150 before you get to see Mewtwo. I don't know, Mewtwo's kind of cool, but I'm not just there yet. But, battery's full, so you can't charge it anymore. Just take a second look at the options. Nothing that interesting there. Okay, let's go to expeditions. So this is the world map. This is where you'll be doing all your expeditions, and you get a statue for beating that world and all the other worlds that I've beaten so far. Each world has a bonus except for the final one, and that means if you bring these type of Pokemon, you'll have a better chance at beating it. So I'm currently on a Psychic type bonus, and if I was to bring in a bunch of Electric types, I wouldn't do as well as I could, and I probably couldn't even beat this one or this one. These little symbols mean that you've beaten that stage. And then this is the next one. You unlock them in packs, so like I unlocked these 4 worlds right here. These 4. And then I also locked these 3, and then these 3 right here. And then that's the final world, that little ghosty looking island. But without further ado, let's jump into our first expedition of the live stream. So right now, they're just rushing over there. And in this game, you actually have to do nothing. I mean, that's what you get for when you pay for free, but your Pokemon pretty much just fight for you. Or you could turn off auto and just shoot a bunch like crazy. It really doesn't do anything, but you could make you think it does something, but it really doesn't. So you just tap a bunch, and then you can also run away like this, and all your Pokemon immediately run away from enemies. That's pretty much it. So, as you can see, I'm getting berries from beating all these Pokemon up. Pretty nice. Towards the, once we beat the level, if we do beat the level, I can show you guys how Pokemon level up and evolve. Specifically, like, showing it. Yeah, Machoke is pretty strong in this game, not gonna lie. If he lands a hit, he might kill your Pokemon. Just like he almost killed my Alakazam. Is that Marowak? I think that's Marowak. Kill him. Normally you would get like 12 berries per level, but because obviously I have bonuses, I'm going to get more berries. And I'm already at 15 and I have one more wave. So there's waves of enemies, but they're not like hordes. They're usually just like strong Pokemon, but just like in small bunches. Magneton is the final boss for this area. Every stage has a boss at the end, and every world has a boss level at the end. Magneton's pretty difficult. I've beaten him about a dozen times or so. But the thing is, the hard part, which usually screws my Pokemon over, is he calls in little Magnemites. Which Magnemites aren't that hard to defeat on their own, but you also have a giant Magneton, forcing your Pokemon to focus on Magnemite and get blasted by Magneton in the process, as you just saw with Alakazam. See, Exeggutor killed them with one hit, but the thing is, they're constantly hitting him, along with Magneton. So it's definitely not an easy part of the level. I'll probably go auto for the next time, just because it's easier. Although all you're doing is just tapping. Down to just Magneton, so things are a little bit easier. Oh no, there is a Magnemite. Well, now he's dead, so now it is just Magneton. Gonna slowly beat him up. Very slowly. And he's second now. And dead. Sweet, and there we go. First boss of the stream, dead. So I got 25 berries and 2 power stones. So here's how you level up. You just saw Exeggutor level up, I believe. Oh shoot. Oh, I messed up. Anyway, the stones to the left over here are how you make your Pokemon's HP and attack go up, along with special stones. And then berries is obviously how you cook. They also give you little tips every round. So let's see what we managed to conjure up. There are recipes for every Pokemon, but each recipe doesn't guarantee just that Pokemon. It usually guarantees 2 or more Pokemon will also come. Is that a flying? That's a Goldeen. I don't have a Sea King, so we might be able to level up this Goldeen to a Sea King. So this is another aspect of the game where you have move training and level up training. So level up training is probably what you'll do most of the time, just because move training doesn't do a whole lot. 46, 53. Okay, let's get Seeking here. Bam, Goldeen's gonna beat up another Goldeen. He's going to evolve into Seeking. First time seeing Seeking in this game. Nice. Look at him, he's majestic. Yeah, Seeking looks kind of ugly in cube form. Yeah, the theme of the game is obviously cube, as most of the Pokemon are cubes. Yeah, so like I was saying about the stones, if we go over to this, you can see my entire Pokemon and all the stones they're using. The more they level up, the more slots become open. However, you can't just put all attack and all HP in all the slots. You can only put whatever's in those certain slots. So like, if I grab this open heart over here, HP won't go in. But I could put a attack. Some slots, if I can find one. Okay, so Alakazam doesn't have one, but some Pokemon, some slots you can put double. And there's also bingo bonuses. If we go over to this, his bingo bonuses, so that means he's less resistant to effects, movement speed goes up, and attack of psychic type moves also goes up. So if you have these, if you have your power stones lined up in up or down or side to side, that's what's called bingo bonuses, and you get 3 for each level. So it's pretty neat. Over here, you have different stones. Wait less stone means you have less time to wait for that move. Whack whack stone means number of repetitions. And move wait time. This is attack with. Scatter shot stone. Number of shots increased. And then you have effect duration increased. Is that all the stones I have? I guess. So, I'm gonna switch out Slowbro's stuff for something else. Just because I don't really like those anymore. Because time's not an issue for me, man. Are these the only ones I can put in? Yeah. Oh, no, now, look at that. Look at that. He's gonna share it so much. He's such a sharer. I thought I had more stones than this. I guess not. But anyway, that's pretty much the leveling up aspect. You can also recycle your items for more ingredients. Guess we'll put some ingredients in here. There are 4 or 5 different pots. I think it's just 4. And each one indicates how good your Pokemon level will be. So you can get Articuno out of a gray pot. The thing is, it's going to be like level 1 to level 10 Articuno. So if you want a strong Pokemon, you go up here. It doesn't mean you'll get any other special Pokemon. So you could get a Mew out of this pot, and you can get a Mew out of this pot. The only difference is he's a better level. And right now, since I'm not looking for specific Pokemon, I just put in random ingredients. But there are many different ingredients, or recipes. Mulligan is just whatever you like, and all Pokemon, except for legendaries, will come out of this stew. Only base evolutions come out of stews. So if you want a Golem, you're never going to get a Golem. And there is a couple of recipes for each color. So if you want red Pokemon will come out of that stew. If you want blue, blue. Yellow, gray, and then there's water type, normal type, poison, ground, grass, bug, psychic, rock, flying, fire, electric, fighting, and the last one, which is legendary, which you need a couple of these shells to get. But of course, I am not quite there. But anyway, so let's continue filling up my pot, and there we go, start cooking. I'd have to do, looks like, 3 expeditions before I will ever be able to get more Pokemon. So now, we go on more expeditions, obviously. So, once you get to a certain point in the game, it's pretty much just leveling up. So right now, I just need more slots for these Pokemon to be better. Because I already have Psychic type bonus, so all I need for them to do is be stronger in order to handle the next level over. I will be doing 1 expedition on the hardest level that I have currently, just to see, show off how close I am to beating it. But yeah, that's Pokemon Quest. Any viewers are free to chat about that. Probably won't be saying too much during expeditions, just because I'll be doing crap, but hope you guys enjoy it. Looks like we got to Magneton. That's pretty nice. Now, the thing is, can we beat him? Looks like probably not. We're not doing too good. Everybody's at low health, except for Alakazam. But he's at half, so you can't really carry him. Your Pokemon obviously do come back. As you can see on their icons, they have little dials. So eventually, whenever that dial clears up, they come back in. The only thing is, they come out at half of their previous health. So if they started at full, obviously they're going to be at half health. Like Slowbro over here, he's going to be at half. The next time he comes out, he's going to be at half of half. Next time he comes out, he's going to be at half of half of half. So basically it gets worse and worse, and we did not beat this level. Some things just don't go your way. Also, if you fail an expedition, you get less XP for your Pokemon, obviously, and you also get the option to get the ingredients that you missed out on. But if you're frequently beating levels, then I don't think you should ever try and do that. But let's try Magneton once again. Once we get down to my last expedition, we'll try out the level right ahead of this one. You might be thinking, well, if you can't even beat Magneton, then what's the point of doing the next one over? I don't know, I just want to see how good I'm at. Because I got the Pokemon, or the boss, on that level to half health at one point. And now my Pokemon are a little bit stronger, so I want to see how close I am to getting to that point. But, you guys enjoy these Pokemon, I guess. Be right back. Okay, let's see. What are we at here? So there's nothing. Got a couple good ingredients from there. We did win. So I'm going to go yet again and try and win. Here's the recycling aspect of the game. We went over our capacity. And obviously we don't want these weak stones, so we get rid of them. That's simple. There we go. Give him the best opportunity to win. Yeah, let's do this. And try again to win. About halfway done. Okay. Looks like we won yet again. Always a nice thing to see when I come back. Okay, we got one new Pokemon coming in here. His or her name is, where they are, it's Krabby. They have a Kingler, but whatever. Ooh, he's kind of a crappy Krabby. Nonetheless, I can always use the training option. This is a better Krabby, right? Yeah. Not by a whole lot, but definitely more. Well, yeah, he is better. I couldn't decide, but now I know for sure. Dang it. Okay, leveling him up. Leveling up using a Pokemon, the same Pokemon or type, makes them level up even better. I already have Kingler, but it's always nice to have yet another Kingler. So his XP was 700, now it's 1,200. So he's one of my strongest Pokemon. You can also change their moves through the help of other Pokemon. I don't know why you would do that, except for the achievement. Start up yet another recipe. Don't really care what it is as long as I do it. Yeah, this one. Okay, start the cooking. I'm gonna turn on the music just so... Oh wait, we did complete a quest. Training Master. Is there a Training Master again, or is that it? Oh, it might actually be it. No. No, it's still there. It has to be. Where's it at? Psychic, gold cooking, team strength, training master. Yes, so there is. I would have to do 100 training in order to do it. Dang. That's a lot. But that'll probably be the max. So I'm going to put on a little bit of music, just so you guys aren't bored if somebody does join the stream. So if you guys can't hear me, the music is definitely why. Okay, looks like we won yet again. Just for the heck of it, level 9-5. Rip. Thanks for tuning in to the live stream, if anybody did. Thanks for following, subscribing, and all of that crap. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Pokemon Go in the morning time, so make sure you do not miss that if you are interested. Without further ado, this has been Pokemon Go, or Pokemon Quest. So used to saying that. Pokemon Quest for the iPhone, streamed by Gavin. Peace out, homies.